give this a whirl. All right, so we're live. So hello, Runners Connect members and Facebook people. This is Coach Tony, and we're trying a new thing. I actually want to reach out to some Runners Connect members, or just not even necessarily Runners Connect members, just members of our community. And I had put this question out and wanted to understand how running's impacted your own personal life, positive, negative, anything. Just really want to personalize the site. So I am pleased to announce we have our first guest, Anna from Costa Rica, and she's going to share some stuff with us. And so this is completely ad-libbed. I don't do this for a living, so please bear with me, people. So anyways, Anna, welcome. I appreciate you taking the time to share your story with us. How are you today?
Hi, Tony. Oh, well, thanks for having me. It was really nice receiving your message and being able to share a little bit of my story here with Runners Connect. I'm having a very good day today.
So that is good to hear, and I appreciate you coming on. So you had, in October, it sounds like, correct me if I'm wrong, a very painful injury. Like you ruptured your tendon, your Achilles tendon, which the thought of that scares me. So
I can tell you it had always been my worst fear. You know, when someone thinks, what's your worst case scenario? Oh my God, to me it was rupturing my Achilles tendon, and it happened. So yeah, it was painful.
And so for the sake of me and our listeners, as far as rupturing, did you actually completely tore the tendon, or
Yes.
you did?
No, it was a complete tear.
Okay, all right. So tell us, did you have to have surgery, or?
I had surgery. There was a 5 centimeter separation between the two ends of the tendon. So I was in the OR for almost 5 hours.
Okay.
It was very long surgery. It came out great. My surgeon was very happy. He had been my orthopedist before I even started running. I used to play tennis, so any little injury, he handled it. So we knew each other very well. My first question when I called him, I said, you know what, I ruptured my Achilles tendon. And he said, no way. I'm like, no, I'm serious. I ruptured it. And he's like, come to the office. And when I got there and he did the test, he said, yeah, you ruptured it. My first question was, will I ever run again? That was my concern. And
yeah, for sure.
And just so that everyone knows, I don't do this for a living. I'm just an amateur. I don't think I'm a professional athlete, not at all. I really love this, and I have done it all my life. So I was very scared I wouldn't be able to run.
And you were training you were training for a marathon at the time when you got injured?
I was training for California International Marathon in December, which of course did not happen.
Yeah. So your long runs were up there then come October, then you were approaching taper.
Yes, exactly. And, I had a chronic Achilles tendinitis for quite a while.
Okay.
I had been doing physical therapy, trying to cut down the mileage a little bit, but as hard-headed as I am, that part was really hard because I really didn't want to, cut the long runs, especially because it was so close to marathon time.
Sure.
But yeah, I was approaching taper, and it didn't even happen running. I was going down the stairs at the office, and I tried to skip the last 2 steps, and I fell. I twisted my ankle, and the tendon gave up.
Okay, so then you had surgery, and then
I had surgery. I negotiated. Or I thought I negotiated with my surgeon. I said, please don't put me in a cast.
Yeah. Just
put me to boot. And he said, okay, yeah, don't worry, we can do that. And when I woke up, I had a cast up to my knee.
Wow.
So I'm like, why did you do this? And he said, you know what? I know you very well. I've known you for 20 something years. And if I don't put you in a cast, you're going to be trying to walk and move the foot before, the time. So you got yourself cast.
So they knew you were a typical runner for sure.
Oh, yeah, because he's a runner. He knows. He knows. So I was in a cast for 7 weeks.
Wow.
And after the cast, I was in a boot for 8 weeks. And then I was just still with crutches. So I really started walking around end of February, I think, or mid-February. But it was a good almost 3 months where I couldn't do almost anything. I started swimming again when they took my cast off. So I was, a whole month with the cast without doing anything. Just feeling very sorry for myself.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. That must have been... So what was it like to not have running in your life?
A huge lesson. I think I learned a lot of things. But I guess the hardest thing was waking up every day and knowing I can't go run. I can't even run. I can't even walk, let alone run.
Yeah.
So, it made me maybe reflect a lot on what running really meant to me. I have done it for 22 years.
Good for you.
And I think I had taken it for granted. It's not that I didn't appreciate that I could do it, but it was just something so normal for me that up until the day I couldn't do it, I didn't realize how much it meant and what a blessing it really was. So that was really hard. I went, through all the stages. I was super depressed. Then I was very angry, and I was angry at everyone. I didn't want to see anyone. I didn't want to hear about marathons. I didn't want to see Facebook.
Sure, you probably isolated yourself, right, from some runners, from friends.
Totally. I mean, I remember my coach came one day to my house and he said, "You know what? I'm knocking on your door because I have called you. I don't know how many times you don't pick up your phone." I'm like, I don't want to talk to anyone related to running.
Yeah.
So that part was really hard for me because I said, you know what? I'm angry at the sport. I'm angry at myself. I'm angry at everyone. Especially because I've had injuries before, but this was pretty big. This was it was bad.
So now we fast forward to February, and you sent us some videos of you starting to, it looks like in physical therapy, starting to walk outside of your cast.
Yeah.
And then if I can fast forward a little bit more to today, tell me what happened today. Tell everyone what happened today, please.
Okay, guys. Today I was allowed to run for 10 minutes
That's
straight.
Awesome. It's phenomenal.
And that was probably, today was one of the best days I've had.
Good for you.
Lately.
That's why you have that big smile on your face.
Yeah. Last night when my physical therapist, his name is Rolando, when Rolando told me, tomorrow we're going to go and run 10 minutes, I said no. And he's like, why? I'm like, I'm not ready. I don't want to run. We had talked that we would be starting around September. And I said, you know what? I'm thinking September. It's a month ahead. I'm not sure. And if it hurts and all the what ifs. And he said, you know what? We're not negotiating. You're going to go and run 10 minutes. That's it.
Good.
So I did. I was very scared this morning. This is going to sound super stupid, but I was scared that the people who run in the area where I run, that they were going to see me running with a very poor form and probably super slow. I was concerned about that, and maybe I shouldn't have been concerned about that.
Well, I think that coming back from any injury, I think the biggest thing is getting confidence back. Yeah. That's a huge thing. Getting that confidence back, knowing how you can push it, when to back off. And I'm sure you're going to really err on the conservative side. So let me ask this question. So if you would share, what do you want to share with everybody as we kind of try to wrap this up so we don't keep it too long? But what do you want to share with fellow runners? Lessons learned, anything? I'd love to hear it.
Lessons learned. Appreciate every single day that you go out and run. Even if you think you had a really bad day running or you didn't hit your mile splits or whatever, be grateful for that. Because just being able to put on your running shoes and head out the door, that's a blessing right there. and listen to your body.
Sure.
You know, when something hurts, there's a reason for it. Don't downplay it. Even if we think we're not Superman or Superwoman.
Yeah.
So those would be my two things, and especially the gratitude part.
Excellent.
Be grateful for it.
Well, good for you. So we'll have to have you back maybe in 6 months or so, and you can tell us that 10 minutes is not 10 miles or
absolutely.
Or whatever. So
I love that.
Awesome. Well, Anna, thank you so much for sharing your time. I'm really happy for you today. And
thank you, Tony.
So
and thanks to the community, because as I was telling you, during the first 2 months, just reading the posts and listening to podcasts, that really helped me.
Good.
That kept me connected to running in a very healthy way, and you guys didn't even realize it, but you really helped me a lot.
Well, I'm sure life tends to come full circle. I'm sure there's somebody listening that you're helping as well. So
I really hope so.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Enjoy the Costa Rica weather. And
Will do.
We will chat with you soon, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.